Hello guys, and welcome to the very first video of my YouTube channel. My name is Jen, and today I'm just going to be giving a little overview of what to expect from me from my channel. You'll see that my niches are faith, lifestyle, and teaching, and basically expect to see me throughout all my videos just talk about my faith from time to time. I am a Christian, and I am very excited to just go into this YouTube channel with my priorities in my life to be to love and serve the Lord, and then have my duties and responsibilities and prioritize my relationship with my husband and then with my friends and family. Those are kind of like the big priorities of my life, and those priorities will definitely be seen in a lot of my YouTube videos. With lifestyle, I personally love watching vlogs. I love watching travel tips, or just day in the life or days in the life of YouTubers and different influencers that I just enjoy following and getting to know through their various platforms. And so definitely expect to see some lifestyle videos in that way. I do live in the beautiful state of Florida, and there's just so many things about the state that I'm sure I'll be sharing with my travels, and even just things with the school district I'm in while being in Florida, which is definitely a whole thing in and of itself. But anyways, the last part of my YouTube channel, so to speak, is the fact that it is going to have some teaching content as well. Long story short, I have finished teaching for 5.5 years, and this fall, 2023 to 2024, this fall, after I finish teaching this fall, I will have taught for 6 years. And the reason for that, which is definitely a long story, which I can share later for sure, is that my husband and I have been married for almost 1.5 years, and in that process of being in a relationship, dating, engaged, all that stuff, I actually had previously lived in Baltimore, Maryland, teaching in a private Christian school there for a couple years. My husband Ryan and I had gotten to a point in our relationship that we had to decide who was going to move there. We were long distance for about 1 year, and after we had so much peace about marrying each other, we needed to really figure that out. And so with that, I finished teaching at the Christian school that I was at and finished like half a year. So I taught from like August to December, and then when I moved down here, I didn't want to hop into a school in January, like for the spring semester. Like, shout out to those people who can do that. I don't know how you would do that. I think I would probably go crazy. But from January basically until that next school year of 2022-2023, I was working a kind of copywriting, content writing kind of job, and it was fine. There really wasn't anything wrong with it. There was just really no passion in it for me. And that is something that I learned about myself, because I was like, it would have been a pretty clean break, so to speak, from teaching if I had decided to kind of continue in that vein of another way, so to speak, of using my education or my degrees basically in English education. I went through about half a year of working for this particular company, and again, there was just no passion in it for me. And so I really took that kind of like as a leading from the Lord to go back into teaching and to actually teach in a public school. Now, previously, those 4.5 years that I had already taught, I was only teaching in private Christian schools. I had 2 years teaching college freshman English at the college that I had attended. And I had 2.5 years at the high school that I was teaching at. That was a private Christian school. And when I was really trying to figure out whether I should apply to like a Christian school here in the area we're in, there weren't really any Christian schools that I wanted to apply to. Man, so many things to share with you guys as far as just sharing what the Lord has done in my life, for which I am so grateful for. But I basically grew up just very conservatively, and I'm very grateful for the upbringing I had. But as I grew up to be the adult that I am now, and even as the married woman that I am now, I have grown in my relationship with the Lord, like based on the Holy Spirit's leading. And my husband and I currently go to a church connected to Calvary Chapel. So if you saw the movie Jesus Revolution, it's basically the part of the history of how Calvary Chapels came to be. It's not necessarily a denomination as much as just a grouping of churches that helps keep each other accountable to not be crazy or to not have crazy things happen, basically, that are unbiblical. But anyways, so there were some Christian schools that, were hiring, but that I just didn't want to apply for because I just didn't agree with maybe some of the things that they currently do or some beliefs that they hold to. And so the Lord opened a door to basically my husband and I meeting some friends who helped us find basically the list, so to speak. Okay, I'm so sorry that this bruise is here. I kind of semi-recently got back from a trip to New York, and anyways, this is a story for later. This was just a bruise from a trip. Nothing too crazy, if you saw that. So basically, my husband and I have these friends who have other friends who taught in the public school, and the public school district that I'm in had just put out their list of needs for teachers. And so I was just like, I've always wondered what it'd be like to teach in the public school. And so I had peace about applying at large. How the system works, for those of you who don't know, like with applying to a public school. Now, I don't know if this is just for my district. I highly doubt that this was the case, but you basically put out or input, it's like mostly all electronically. You input your resume and all these types of things into an electronic system, and then you basically like put it out there, and you can make sure that certain schools know that you applied as far as you wanting to get into a particular school. And so I put it in, and the school that I'm currently at was the first one to reach out to me. And after a lot of peace and a lot of prayer about going into basically this entirely new endeavor that is the public school system, I got the job, and I taught at this particular school all of last year. Lots of things happened, so much that I learned that I would love to share with you guys, but I'm very happy to say that I'm returning to that school in the fall, and I'm really excited about that. But all that being said, I'm glad that you took the time to watch this video. It probably went a little longer than I was anticipating, but I'm super grateful that you clicked on this video. If you'd like to see more from me and from this channel, please like this video and subscribe as well. There's so many things that I love about YouTube and that I'm excited to hopefully contribute to YouTube as well, and hopefully be encouraging to all sorts of people, whether you are a teacher or not, whether you are a Christian or not. I'm sure we can all find some common ground somewhere. And the goal is to post a video once a week, most likely every Sunday is what I'm hoping to happen. But that being said, please comment down below if there is any kind of maybe specific topics that you would like me to cover in a video, whether it's like a sit down kind of talking video, whether it's a vlog, or whether it's a travel type video, or even just advice if you want advice about anything. I'm just excited to start in this space, and I hope that you'll come along with me and join. But until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.